I have been trying to find a way to approach what I'm about to talk about, and I fell on brutal honesty. Now, first off, I owe a dear friend an apology because when this happened to her, I did not speak out sooner. I hope one day she will forgive me for this. A friend made a comment about butterball turkeys, and a large white content creator went after her. He did. Now, he has since apologized after blocking her and my friend Ben. The friend is the petty auntie. Mhm. He made this fucked up comment and then blocked them only to come around and apologize. But I have been looking at his account and I have not seen one apology video yet. Now, I understand my account is half of his, but I don't care. Andrew Schultz routinely disrespects black culture and black women in particular. He went so far as to basically talk about a buck breaking situation involving one Kendrick Lamar. Why did all this happen? Because Kendrick Lamar said, "Don't let no white comedian disrespect black women. That is law. That is his right to do so." And people want to bring up his problematic past with different other people. Here's the problem that I have with that. What does that have to do with what he said? Black folks should not let white comedians disrespect black women, and it should be law. A young black girl tried to unalive herself, and now she has permanent brain damage. She did this because she was being bullied relentlessly by both her classmates and the teachers at her school. They called her Nappy Head. They talked about her hair and her looks. And this young, beautiful child thought that it would be easier to take herself off the census than it would to have to go back to that school. You know, hatred of black women is at an all-time high, and I'm really trying to figure out where it came from. Actually, no, I know it already. I do. It is hatred of black women that forced a lot of people to vote for a felon who lies to them and got over 1 million people killed the last time he was occupying the White House, because the idea of a black woman as president of the United States was just a bridge too far. We have seen the backlash to Beyonce being named Artist of the 21st Century, mostly by well-meaning white Taylor Swift fans. Mm-hmm. There was the jokes this year about Megan Thee Stallion being shot in the foot by a black man, and how people didn't believe her and wanted to take up for this man. And I do use that word very loosely. It's almost as if America's id is a hatred, not just for blackness, but for black women in particular. And why is this? How is it that black women set beauty standards, but they only become beauty standards when they're on someone white, a white woman perhaps? How is it that black women routinely get the same death threats and talk of SA that their white counterparts do, but not a whole lot of people make a big deal out of it? Why is that? Why is it perfectly okay to use stereotypes of about black women being loud, obnoxious, arrogant, nappy head, things of that nature? But when black women clap back, everybody wants to hide their hands and become victims. I think people misunderstand the idea of love, respect, and defending a black woman. Black women are more than capable of loving themselves, defending themselves, and standing up for themselves. But they are also the recipient of some of the nastiest things America can offer. And it's not just America, it's worldwide. It is worldwide. I say all the time, when my feet touch the ground, I represent 13% of the population of the United States. And my actions here in my little home in Georgia will affect some black person all the way over in Washington State, because that's what they all do. And every black person has heard that. But the worst aspects of what people think black women are always has to be the one thing people remember them for. Who is it that antagonizes black women about their hairstyles? Who is it that antagonizes black women in particular about who they're sleeping with, who they're fucking, and things of that nature? Who does that? And again, black women have no place where they can just be themselves. The stereotype of black women being strong and independent didn't come from something that they wanted. It came from something that was forced on them. And they took it, embraced it, and made it something better than what it was. They have no allies in these fights. Just look at the pro-Palestinian movement. It's not enough that they didn't want to vote for Vice President Harris. I mean, you don't want to vote for it, you don't want to vote for it. It was the nastiness that these people showed, not just to Vice President Harris, an educated black woman, but to black women who supported her as well. It was downright disgusting. Some of the things that these people were saying is horrendous. Y'all remember the lie between the pro-Palestinian girl and the black woman? Remember her? Remember that one? Remember how nasty that got? Why did that happen? Why was that necessary? You just stand on what you stand on. I'm not going to vote for her. Well, I'm going to vote for her. Why do you have to be antagonistic and disgusting? Something innocent like a conversation about a butterball turkey turned into talking about a person's intelligence? Andrew Schultz, who is a culture vulture of the highest order, even having anything to say about black women. He ain't dating one, he didn't marry one, he doesn't have children by one. So what the hell does he know about it? Teachers and students in a school bullying a young, beautiful black princess to trying to take herself off the planet. It happens here, it happens throughout social media, it happens in print media, it happens on the news. These things are always there. And black women are supposed to just stand up and fight for other people, fight for other people's causes when nobody fights for them. Why? I'm so glad black women have decided, yeah, you know what? The next 4 years, you're on your own. Don't ask us to help you protest. Don't ask us to stand up for your causes. We're taking a break. I'm so happy they're doing that because they need it. They bear the sins of this country. They are the ones that do the work to help these people get what they want to get, and then they're treated like shit. And you wonder why black women are taking a break. They're checking out because mentally, emotionally, and sometimes physically, they are tired. They are tired of being treated like shit. They are tired of being treated like less than shit. And they're tired of expecting, or people expecting them to fight their battles over and over and over with the disrespect that they have to live with on a day-to-day basis. To every black woman that follows me or listens to me, please understand something. I love you. I'm proud of you. And I will always fight for you until there is no more me. Because I am the product of a beautiful, strong, single black mother. It's tragic.